Hello, welcome back. Today I'm at the Riverside Cemetery in Denver, Colorado. We're going to be checking out their 3 mausoleums here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about them as we go take a look. Follow me. Alright, we have a train passing by in the background, so it might be a little loud. But this red sandstone crypt belonged to Hartsfield Jones. Now, he was a wealthy salon keeper and liquor salesman who died in 1900. But his mausoleum here stands empty. So they said Jones might have lost its title because by the time he passed, he had squandered all his money and was working as a janitor. Now, his third wife, Mary, is supposedly buried behind this vault. And Hartsfield himself is supposedly also buried in an unmarked area somewhere on the plot with Mary. So very interesting. Yes, he had 3 wives. And obviously something happened at his death where he wasn't able to be buried in here. But it's a very beautiful crypt. I mean, look at these very unique carvings on it. I think it says H.F. Jones. Looks like there's some broken glass over here. I think you can kind of see the window in the back, and we'll go in the back. But yeah, this place is just completely empty and was never used. So we'll walk up here. I see there is a grave over here, so I wonder if I'll go read the headstone. Oh, it's very icy and snowy. Oh, okay. Yes, H.F. Jones. Oh, I don't think you can see much. Oh, there you go. You just see some brick. Looks very beautiful. But yes, very, very empty. I don't see anything. You can hear my voice just echoing in the empty chamber. So sad. I mean, what a waste. You would think if he had it commissioned and built, he would, you know, they would just let him be buried in it. I don't know. That's very, very weird to me. But yeah, this is Mary. So this was his 3rd wife, I believe. Sweetly sleeping angel. Rest, dear loved one. Mary E., wife of H.F. Jones. Born July 28th, 1862. And died November 6, 1888, I believe. And H.F. Jones. So, I mean, they're saying Hartsfield is buried right here with his 3rd wife, Mary. So yeah, again, why not just use the crypt that was built for them? I don't know. If anyone knows how that works, let me know. Yeah, it definitely looks like the roof has fallen in and there's some remains down there. Alright, I'm gonna go back this way very carefully in this snow. Oh, this looks less steep this way. And we'll go check out the other two. But yeah, not a lot of mausoleums in this cemetery. Except these three here in the, you can see it's on the side of a cliff. Alright, and this next one is for Martha T. Evans. Built in 1889. You can see Evans up here. Now, according to the cemetery records, supposedly there's 8 family members in here. Martha Trench Evans. She was the wife of Thomas Evans, a native of Maryland. And in 1880 Missouri census, it says her father was born in Scotland and her mother in England. And then living with Martha are her sons James Porter Evans, Frank Joseph Evans, and his wife Lena. It said sometime between 1881 and 1885, the Evans family moved to Denver, Colorado. In the 1885 Colorado census, son Frank Joseph Evans and wife Lena had one daughter, also named Mary Evans, born in 1881. So, I believe Mary, her sons, perhaps a few of their wives, and her grandkids are all buried in here. And yeah, they have it locked up nice and tight, it looks like. Now, I know in years past, there actually wasn't this gate here, and you could actually see in and down the steps, which was pretty creepy. I'll put a picture up, but I'm glad to see it's now boarded up again. Especially if there are 8 people in here. I mean, I think a lot of people thought, you know, it was empty, how it looked before. Because you could just literally see the steps down into it. You couldn't see any coffins or anything, but you could definitely see down in there. And it was kind of creepy. So yeah, I don't think there's much to look at on the back. There wasn't a window or anything, so very cool. We'll go on to this next one here. And this is part of the cemetery. We're right next to the Platte River over here. So yeah, you just have these little mausoleums in this cliff here. So this one has a nice plaque. And it is Obando James Hollister, Sergeant Company F, Colorado Cavalry, Civil War, October 7th, 1834 to February 12th, 1892. Huh. I think it says some names up there. Looks like it says, yeah, Hollister. Yeah, that's the name. And this has a very, very nice wood door here. Very sealed up, protected. It's in a very nice condition, but this one was built way later than the other two, as it said. Built in 1982. He was a former publisher of the Daily Mining Journal. So he was an author, historian, Civil War soldier, newspaper editor, publicist, civic leader, and brother-in-law to Schuyler Colfax, vice president under U.S. Grant. So I guess he arrived in Colorado in Black Hawk, June 7th, 1860. And he settled in a mining town southeast of Central City. And he enlisted in the 1st Colorado Cavalry in 1861 and was discharged in 1863 due to injuries received in the service. His command sent south was in several engagements in southern Colorado and New Mexico. And then after the Civil War, Ovando formed a partnership with General Frank Hall in Black Hawk, Colorado, and published a daily mining journal from November 1863 through December 1865. He was chief editor and proprietor of the newspaper. He sold the journal and then worked for the Register, and then by 1868 he edited for the Rocky Mountain News. And he moved to Salt Lake City in December 1868. He was nominated and approved by the U.S. Senate on April 7th, 1869 to be an Internal Revenue Assessor and Collector for the United States in Utah. Very interesting. So he was an IRS agent. He married Carrie Vroom Matthews December 1st, 1869. They established a home in Utah for several years, then moved to Salt Lake City, where he was part owner of the Salt Lake Tribune newspaper. And it said he was active in politics as a Republican, promoting the interests of the church, state, and schools in Utah. And he died February 12th, 1892 in Salt Lake City. And then Carrie, his wife, died 10 years later on December 2nd, 1917, and they had no children. So, yeah, I don't know if his wife is here with him, but very interesting that he came back to Colorado to be buried. Maybe because he already had this crypt commissioned. I'm not sure. Or maybe she's buried out in Utah. Yeah, very cool. I don't think there's any windows in the back of this one either. Looks like maybe there was, but it's been cemented up so we can no longer see in there. Alright. Very cool. Hope you enjoyed that video and getting to see the crypts of Riverside Cemetery. Please like and subscribe for some more videos, and I'll see you at the next grave. Thanks.